I'm getting ready. I'm getting the cards all set up. I hope everybody's excited for another Stanley Cup watch party, another Stanley Cup get together, another time, another opportunity for us to all get together and talk about the things that we enjoy. Of course, ice hockey being one of them. Let's say Memorial Day. Hopefully everyone's having a good Memorial Day, however you do that. As long as you enjoyed the day, I guess that's successful Memorial Day, I guess you'd say. I hope it's been fun. Now, thinking about the game at hand, hockey. There are some good players on both sides of the ice, right? Which of these players do you think is going to have a breakout this evening? And for a breakout, that doesn't mean that that player has to be a new player. Maybe one player just steps it up and sets the pace for the evening. What player do you think that is? Which player do you think that's going to be? What player do you want it to be? But if you are here, I am thankful. I am grateful. Here we go. Welcome, everybody. We caking. We caking. We caking. We caking. We caking. We caking. I'm so glad that you're here tonight. I'm so glad that you're here tonight. Cards are gleaming. We got the beautiful NHL hockey cards, and it's a beautiful night to watch hockey. It's a great night for hockey. Dallas Stars at Edmonton Oilers. This series easily can be a series where both teams are scoring a high amount of goals. This series can easily be a series where it slows down a lot because both of these teams are trying to be very methodical with their attack. Now, in my opinion, I feel like the Oilers, though, they have a way weaker defense and their goalie situation. I think that goalie can only handle so many shots before he's going to start letting some squeak through. And don't forget that the Dallas team is extremely deep, meaning that they're going to have some lines that are going to be able to get better offensive chances than other lines, thus increasing their chance to score these goals right now. Now, the other hand, the Oilers, everybody know the Oilers, their top two lines are some of the scariest lines in the entire NHL. That's how they got here. That's how they got to the conference final. And I I could definitely see them going to beating Dallas and getting to the cup final right now. This is a very interesting spot for both teams to be in right now. You'd almost feel like a matchup between these two style of teams, it would be a 2-0 series. It would be a team just completely destroying another team. But I think for the most part, it's been a decently competitive matchup, I would say, with both of these teams. Dallas is just so deep that their defense, or they have extra offense, which puts the other team, the Oilers, on a more strict defense, I would say. And the Oilers struggle with defense. However, their ability to transition from defense to offense, and everybody knows how fast McDavid is. That transition is what makes the other team so afraid, and they always have to respect that because any sort of defensive recuperation by the Oilers could possibly lead to a line change, which could definitely translate to a goal if McDavid can generate enough speed to blast through that defense. Now, the other thing I would say when it comes to defense, you got to look at the goalies, right? Now, I don't have any of the goalies trading cards. I'm working on my collection, everybody. I'm slowly working on that collection. See how far we can get Nugent Hopkins over here. Oh, chopping off his face. Almost created a domino effect right there, everybody. If there's anything I'm very irresponsible for, is my domino effects that I get to go. But we have Darnell Nurse over there in the corner, but he's not holographic. So, oh, I can barely get like. I can make a very awkward camera angle right now and get both of their heads. So you get Tyler Seguin in the background and Darnell Nurse. Darnell Nurse is definitely a player in tonight's hockey game. He's going to have to take a bigger role. He's going to have to take a lot more responsibility. His physicality is definitely one thing. Blocking shots is one thing, but he's going to have to make smarter defensive plays. You're going to need tape to tape passes from a player like Darnell Nurse. There's one thing about diving in front of the puck to make it to block a shot, right? Say on a power play, but the other thing is diving in front of the play to block a shot when you were the player that led to that turnover. When you mishandled that puck, you shot it to neutral zone ice, you mishandled it along the boards, you ultimately were the player that just gave the puck away. You're not necessarily padding your stats there. You're going to feel much better for yourself when you're causing the absolute own errors that are leading to these stats that you're generating for yourself. So Darnell Nurse definitely you got to pay attention to that. Now looking at the players in front of us, going with the stars, Joe Pavelski really needs to start coming out. Really needs to start performing right now. A lot of people would like to see a goal by Pavelski right now. That's going to be a huge part of Dallas's game. Incorporate a lot of their veterans, make sure everyone's going to get that self-esteem boost to know that they can score. Because once you start scoring, it's that different sort of morale. You know that your shots have value. Your shots aren't just going into an abyss. And the worst thing as a hockey player is, especially in the playoffs, knowing that you grinded all the way down the ice, you somehow are generating a play and your puck just bounces off the goalie's pads or instantly gets swallowed up by the goalie or something like that. You you don't feel good because you're like, all right, maybe it's my lack of skill that's leading to these blocks or these saves, and why take a chance at shooting or scoring because of problems like this? Because if I'm not scoring, which, like I said, if you're taking poor opportunities to shoot, yeah, it's absolutely going to lead to worse stats. And it's not like honestly, like players don't honestly every night like check all their stats. But when you have a talented player, say like Pavelski or a Robertson, and you go home that night knowing you didn't score, you're going to hold yourself accountable. You know that you didn't do it. Your team knows that you didn't do it. Especially if you're a player that's producing in the regular season, you're one of the reasons why your team is in the playoffs and you're not producing in the playoffs. That's going to be a whole other locker room conversation that you absolutely have to take into consideration. That definitely could be a precedent. It definitely could be a feeling of a lack a failure to uphold some accountability or on the team. So that's something that you definitely have to take into consideration. Now, everybody in the chat, let's incorporate some of the fans in the chat. Come on, unfreeze yourself, silly. If you're in the chat, hi everybody in the chat. How's your evening going? Yeah, that's me commenting in my own chat. Hello, chat. Oops. Hello, chat. You gotta be having a good time. All right, let's see what's going on in this hockey game right now. Oilers get the puck, get a rapid shot. Oilers are coming out quick right now. McDavid, 2 shots, goal! David takes one ripper, zip, zoom, zoom, grabs the puck, backhand, forehand, of a shot. Connor McDavid gets the Oilers on the scoreboard. 2 minutes and 2 seconds into this hockey game. And if you're an Oilers fan, you are going to feel very, very, very confident. That make you know what? We gotta take the McJesus out of the sleeve for a second. Bouchard sends it to McJesus. No look, just loft ripper. Look at that beauty. Oh, baby. Ooh, look at that hologram. Yeah, that's hot. That's what McJesus is. He's got that magic. Connor McDavid showing everybody he had. Oh, Pavelski, you get back in your lane. That is absolutely insane. That was absolutely crazy right there. Connor McDavid scoring 2 minutes and 2 seconds into the game with a no look, just ripper, just laser beam. It was a loft, but it just no one saw it. It was unprotected. It was invisible, but yet there. Did that go off of Hyman? It may have gone off of Hyman. I was too busy yelling that Connor McDavid scored, like every announcer would. Gotta sell the game, everybody. You gotta sell. Oh. Yo in the chat, yo in the chat, yo in the chat. We got Dallas 1, Oilers 1 in the series. Stars, Oilers. Who do you think's taking home the series? Who do you want to take home the series? How many games is it going to take? Let me know in the chat, everybody. Come on, let's have a great yeah. What am I doing over here? Doing like some weird neck roll in the chat. Let's get everybody a part of this game right now. Let me know in the chat. Who do you think's taking home tonight's game? Who do you think? What do you think the score is going to be? When the Oilers score first. Okay. Okay. So for me, in a National Hockey League game, no, National Hockey League playoff game, with this current version of the Edmonton Oilers, if the Oilers go up 2-0, Oilers win. If the Stars score next, the Oilers' chance of losing gets cut in 50%. Because I feel like their comeback isn't as good. I feel like they lose their ego, and I feel like, unfortunately, I think deprived fans also bring some sort of an energy loss where they're like, not this again. We're choking. So if the Oilers get up 2-0, if they get scored on, ooh, McDavid got tripped. Petrovic, whoever that dude is, some random jabroni looking guy, a Dallas Star guy to the. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. We are going to have an Edmonton Oilers power play. And just like that, it looks like the Stars win the faceoff. Oilers are going to have to retrieve it. They fail to do so. Stars are going to send it all the way back into the Oilers zone. Skinner slows it down. Oilers on the attack. Let's pick up some speed. Who we got? Draisaitl sending it in. McDavid. He loses the puck. Can he get back to it? Nope. Tanev gonna zinger it out, and the Oilers cannot keep that puck in. Draisaitl now going in the back of the defensive zone, zings it up. McDavid tries to get a boost of speed, but he's hit and loses balance. Stars regain, and they're gonna send it down. A minute 15 left to go in the Dallas Stars penalty kill. Almost said power play, but I didn't. Still got it right. Draisaitl He's skating with speed. He still has the puck. He's thinking. Sends it to the point. McDavid with speed. Is he going to deke? Tricycle shot and gloves. Oh, oh, McDavid and Drysdale just give and go, give and go, give and go. That's all they have to do. They don't need anybody else. I guess sometimes they'll incorporate Hyman now. Nugent Hopkins, nobody even knows exists anymore. That was unbelievable. That was awesome. All right, face off. Ooh, are they gonna wave off Drysdale? Oh, somehow I got Australian Drysdale. I think you could say Drysdale in an Australian accent like every single time. Stars win the face off. And they do send it to neutral ice. Come on, Oilers. What you doing there, Oilers? They're going to think about how to make an offensive zone entry. McDavid with a little laughter. Almost back to McDavid. Stars attempt to clear. Failure. Bouchard sends it to Draisaitl. Up to the point. Draisaitl back. Unable to deke. Bouchard back to McCasey's shot. And it looked like he made a save, but he dropped it. And now can Draisaitl get the puck back? Now the Oilers down. Puck does go all the way back to Skinner. 12 seconds left to go in the power play. Can the Oilers do anything with it? And they might not even have to. I mean, this is a lot of offense to show in the beginning of a game. Oilers have an offensive zone. The Stars come to even strength, clear the puck, and now trade offensive zone entries. However, ultimately losing the puck, Oilers skate down the ice. Cody Ceci with the tap in. Crowd applause. They like that physical play from Ceci. However, Harley with a shot on Skinner. Skinner with the save. And some claps from the fans. Are those nervous claps or are those satisfied claps? Because we know that a lot of those fans are not that satisfied with his play. I forgot what was the other goalie that they ended up using. Well, they definitely did use another goalie. They did get a little bit of assistance. So Pavelski, like we were talking about, he absolutely has to show up. He's got to participate a little bit more in this hockey series right now. If he doesn't, it's not gonna be too well, man. And as a Stars fan or a player or anything like that, no bueno. Man, come on, NHL app. Let me tap on the Stars. Why do they make it so difficult? You can't even like look at the teams that easy. Teams, DLS Stars. Oh my gosh. Stats. Filter. Dallas Stars. Done. Let's break down some of the Dallas Stars performers right now. So in the playoffs, the points. Mir Heiskanen 14 points, followed by Wyatt Johnson, the rookie, and maybe he's not a rookie this season. I don't think he is no more. Maybe not. My card says rookie, so I'm saying rookie. Maybe not, dude. I'm learning sometimes like you don't always pay attention to every single franchise that closely. Sometimes you just do the reporting, sometimes you just do the reading. I'm just doing the reading. And then Jason Robertson, both of those players with 13 points. So the young players are are stepping up, they're showing out, and that's really important for a hockey team, especially when they're making a playoff run like this, to make sure that those players are being successful and they're scoring goals. If they're not scoring goals, you're not a very happy hockey team, I'll tell you that. Not a very happy hockey team. So looking at all these players right now, you have to really take into consideration how how talented they all are. Now, looking at the Oilers over here, you already know McDavid scored, and he almost scored again. He got 2 shots off. His second shot went in. Holloway, he's definitely showing up. Now, of course, his card says rookie as well. I do not remember if he is still a rookie, but nonetheless, he's done some good, done some bad. He's gaining experience, but other than that, he's not a player that you're gonna look to change the series. He's not a player that you're really trusting and that's gonna do a whole lot more. Now back to the Stars as we finish out their points. Jamie Benn has 11 points, Seguin has 10 points, and Dadnoff has 7. Wyatt Johnson, the rookie, 7 goals. Heiskanen and Seguin both have 5 goals. Robertson has 10 assists, Heiskanen has 9 assists, and Ben has 7 assists. That's actually insane. Ooh, he got a shot off. He got a shot off. Wow. Now I gotta send this stream again. I'm sending the stream to everybody. Sorry, everybody. Gotta focus on sharing the game. But that could mean that there is more fun and more interaction in the chat. Ooh, what we got going on? Oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting right now. So looking at the Oilers points is gross. Draisaitl has 25 points in the playoffs. McDavid has 23 points. Bouchard has 21 points. Nudgkins has 17 points. Hyman has, I mean, they're just. Is that McDavid again? Is that McDavid again? Is he gonna pull his team into that Stanley Cup final? The Oilers crowd is insane right now. McDavid nonchalant. He's not celebrating. He knows the job is not done. Replay going. A little bit of a scrummy battle. Back up and forth. Drop past Hyman. Send it to Ekholm. He's going to skate around the net. Centers it. McDavid scrum a little bit in front of the net. Tips it in. They're going to do a little replay. Is there goaltender interference? No way. Oh, just squeaks right past the skate. Right there. Oh, I mean that's like an Indiana Jones like rolling right out of a stone temple like a stone sliding door like one of those like axe. You know what I'm talking about? Those axe choppy things that are always swinging in caves for some reason. And then you're like wondering like how do these ancient civilizations like make these big old steel things? Wyatt, whoa, that was a drive to the net. Evgeny Dadonov out of nowhere does not like going down 2-0. So earlier, I was kind of given my premonition. I was given my premonition on how I thought that this game was going to go tonight. I said if the Edmonton Oilers go up 2-0, they're definitely coming away with the game for tonight. Edmonton Oilers do that. We're not even halfway through the first period, and the Edmonton Oilers have put up 2 goals. Now they have gone 8 shots on net, but that's a very scary scoring percentage. Very scary scoring percentage. 25%. Is that? Ooh, not what I'd like to go up against. And I think the worst part about it all is that McDavid is scoring on you. If it's kind of like how the other game was, where Brown was scoring, like they're like a defenseman or like a third line player, fourth line player, like well, it's still frustrating. She's like, but it's for the most part, it's gonna be a greasy goal. It's gonna be a grindy goal. There might not be that much skill. It might be a lofter. There might be a screen. So you can discount it a little bit more. McDavid is making Suter look old, says Janet. Well, I mean, during the commercial breaks, you can actually see it when the camera pans. You can see Suter, the trainer is handing him one of those oxygen masks in between the commercial breaks. So, and that's why you'll only see him on the ice about every 4 or so minutes, because he's got to huff down about 2 minutes worth of oxygen to come back to life to have enough energy to play in this hockey game right now. All right. The match rages on. The hockey rages on as the players continue to battle. I'll go ahead and send the link out. Send it to Ben too. If you've got nothing on, I'm live tonight. Gotta let your brother know sometimes that you're live, even though it's the weekend. It's the weekend, but that's what you gotta play and watch hockey. I mean, I want to play hockey, but we're watching hockey. We're talking hockey right now. While I was doing that, Dallas Stars have an offensive drive right now. Oilers don't know where the puck is. Stars players are slipping on the ice. They forget that they're playing on ice sometimes. And that's the big but McDavid with another ripper. McDavid wants a hat trick, and he wants it in the first period. He is not stopping right now. And if you are the Stars, you're terrified. You are absolutely terrified. But you have to remember, you're only going to score if you get shots on net. You have 2 shots on net. Hyman comes up. He's going to drop it. And the Oilers are just letting their big guns go. Oh, if McDavid was so close from getting a stick on that one. Stars are just going to dump it down, get an icing on the play, and they want to try and play more defense against the world's possibly currently the most dangerous line in all of hockey. They're scoring points, they're getting points, they're dunking, they're hard dunking shut in. It's absolutely crazy. Now, if you're here, if you made it to the stream, I hope you're having a really good time. If you're enjoying it, oh, CC with the shot, it goes wide. Don't forget, there's always that thumbs up button to hit if you're enjoying your time here. Or there's always that subscribe button to hit if you want to really support me and if you want to listen to more Wayne Gagan Hockey Talk. Now, there's other players on the Oilers, like Evander Kane, like Holloway that we've been talking about, that are some of the game changers sometimes. If your depth, especially on the Oilers, if they're able to add on a little bit more of the load, a little bit more pain, a little bit more misery to the Stars, it's only making it worse, because now you have to be afraid and more weary of more other lines. So the Oilers have and that's a really interesting effect when you're looking at when a team that has like two extremely high powered lines that are like S tier, they're some of the best lines in hockey. And then you have two like C tier, like they're just maybe even C minus tier, just like quite forgettable. They're there. They're there. but they're quite forgettable lines. If that C minus tier team or line, that line, if either of those low tiered lines end up scoring, do you know what that makes the other team feel like when they're like, "Oh no, do we have to take this line more seriously?" And does that for that defensive posture of that team now? Do they have to rearrange those players now and change their shifts so that they have to hold these other players accountable and consider them actual threats? Is that going to be a power play, or is they saying he tripped by himself? He tripped by himself. Harley coming in with some speed. Can he get the shot off? Kind of. Oilers attempt to clear. They do. Can they get speed? They're going to send it in. Andres slows it down. What's Tanev going to do? Tanev skates with it. Skates and shoots it. Dumps it in. Skinner blocks it. Can the Oilers generate any possession? None other than Nugent Hopkins. To the real one pick. McDavid looking. Drops it. Still has it. Bouchard walks in, shoots, bounces. Ooh, Star's going to pick it up, and they're just going to dump it out and high. Force the Oilers to regroup and give themselves some time to get their structure figured out. But just like that, Hyman has the puck in the zone. Oh, that was almost a nice chip pass. Oilers almost go up 3-0 as their attack is almost just completely flawless right now. Tape to tape passes as the Oilers doing everything they can to show off and be dangerous. McDavid now going to dump the puck in and let some battle along the boards happen as they continue to change. The Stars, they're going to really have to try to pull off some sort of miracle or pull off some sort of emotional rally to get past this. It can take some puck luck. I mean, eventually you're going to go on a power play, right? So eventually things do happen, and you will go on a power play. So if you're a power play specialist, if you feel like you can actually come through right and score on the power play, bam, there you go. Other than that, though, puck luck always helps me. If you get when you get the puck down the ice, take a ripper, take a shot, You have to. And the crummy part about hockey is that sometimes you got to skate the entire length of the ice again. You got to get possession of the puck again in order to feel a little bit more confident when you get down to the other side of the ice. So you always got to take that into consideration. Always got you. Always got you. Ooh, we're going to get them. We're going to have a chip or two. Let me know in the chat right now, what team are you rooting for? What team do you want to see come away with the win tonight? What team are you repping? Right now, we're in a commercial break. If you're the Dallas Stars, the only thing you could do is score. That sounds like dumb to say. You're not doing anything to stop McDavid tonight. McDavid is. When you see like a superstar snap and just go like, you know what, I'm done losing. That's McDavid mode right now. He's done losing. But now the Oilers defense also has to hold up. And that's something that I don't think they can. The Stars are going to squeak through at least one goal. The Oilers aren't going to shut them out. But it's, can the Oilers get punched in the face and not feel like they've lost the fight? That's the biggest thing about the Oilers. The Oilers are a team that, when you've been having a lot of like troubles as a team, especially when it comes to defense and goaltending, and it's been a nagging issue, and you always feel like, oh, I saved it. Oh, I feel like I've made a change. Oh, that's funny. One moment, everybody. I gotta text my mom. That's your username. Period. Your name will show up as your username. My mom doesn't like her name on the internet. I wonder if my mom wants me to delete her own message. Mm. I'm sorry, y'all. This hockey game is so fascinating. There's 4 minutes left to go. McDavid comes out like he's shot out of a cannon. I mean, he's got jet boosters. Oh, here we go. Walk in right there. Shot. Rebound. Bounces away. And that, like I said, in Oilers, if they score this third or fourth line, Dallas is done. All your efforts go. McDavid comes in. Oh, centering feed to nobody. Stars haven't cleared yet, though. Stars haven't cleared yet, though. Can Skinner clear? A give over. Robertson. I mean, even if the Oilers get a late minute goal. Oh, shy on that. Here we go. If the Stars get a late minute goal, that's another momentum swinger. So they're going up 2-0 in the game, getting a late minute goal. A late last 2 minutes is one thing, but if you get a goal in like the last 30 seconds, I'm all right, we're going to a commercial break. I'm celebrating with another chip. And have you said, check what Hockey X has to say right now? I think that's a great idea. All right. So I'm going to the stats right now, okay? First period just about over. Oilers with 12 hits, Stars with 8 hits. Stars with 7 block shots. So the Stars definitely accelerate in defense. That's another one of the reasons why they're such a competitive team. They have a fortress of a defense and they have a deep offense. So the block shots, you definitely know they're going to show up there. It's crazy. 13 to 3 shots. That's nuts. We'll talk about Hockey X in a little bit. But for now, let's watch the rest of this period. We're here for the hockey. We're here for the hockey. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Oilers try to get it out. They do so. And the Oilers, if they go up 3-0, they're gonna try to finish this game in this first period right here. Ooh, cross ice feed, unable to find its target. Oilers are getting a little too greedy with their passes right now. Oilers are just rocketing off shots. They don't even care right now. Oilers are sending it deep. Can the Stars get it out? Yeah, that might not be the strategy, Oilers. But I mean, I don't know what you're trying to do. I mean, especially at the end of a penalty, a penalty, a period. At the end of a period, you're trying to exhaust the other team. That I'm not sure if that's a really good strategy. You're not getting anything going with your dumps. Ooh, Stars shot Skinner. One of the Oilers lost their stick. And the star player was left all alone as the Oiler player just went back for a stick rather than playing the defense. Oh no, Robertson just sent it 20 feet into the air. He didn't even get a shot. So Robertson, you got to figure it the F out. What's going on, Oilers? They're just gonna hold on to the puck, let the time expire, and that's gonna be it for the first period. I'm gonna be eating some chips, and I'm gonna be answering some questions right now from Hockey X. If you have questions from the chat, leave them leave them in. Let me see what they are. I want to see your questions. What are your questions? Let's have a fun hockey discussion during the intermission. I always got to be making sure I'm trying to have a good outreach with the old fans. Excuse me. Waiting for those questions. It's also an excuse for me to keep eating chips. All right, let's go to that hockey X. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? At MK Churin, Dallas basically just cherry picks and gets away with a lot of obstructions. Then Ottinger is great. That's about it. Edmonton Oilers, NHL playoffs. Hot sizzle flame. My Filipino brother, Jason Robertson, let's do something. What accent was that? I do not know. That Jerry Jones sucks. The only positive is we get to see Jackie red in between breaks. The saddest effort I've seen all class. Completely lazy. That's how that dude sounds. At Larson 6. Congrats on your shutout, Oilers. Oilers, very nice shutout. Enjoy your shutout. Shutout in all caps. That's pretty funny. All right, what do we got? All right, we have the crew here. So Suter loses his stick on the first goal? Yeah, because McDavid gets his 2 shots off. So he lost his stick and he gets out of placement. That's not like the worst thing that you do when you blame someone. I don't know. That's a weird angle to take. We're gonna share the stream. We gotta get everybody in here talking hockey. Come to the Stanley Cup watch party. Let's talk some hockey. And scream at the TV. All right, everybody. What do we put in the chat? What do we put in the chat? Nothing. No one put anything in the chat. That's kind of lame. Oh well. What can you do? I'm only trying to talk. One of my favorite parts is that they have Wayne Gretzky that's on the panel. A lot of different generations of players and talent levels, right? All right, back to Hockey X. These guys can be fun, but they can also be boring. What do we got? We're gonna have some fun and interesting comments. At Chelsea X16. Stars look awful. Where the stars from first 2 rounds go? At VMOM 2000. They're letting the Oilers dictate the game. Hopefully, coach rectifies the problem. Rectify the problem, coach. This is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good one. At Davy Cash 15. Quit playing man to man against a team you're unwilling to skate with. Also, straight lines and hit for God's sake. They can't go through you. You look soft. You let them abuse Otter in game 2? Jamie Benn, you got the C. Liam it, please. I saw your intensity. Bring it. At Davy Cash 15. Commercial with a catchy beat. Coles. I just saw a guy's comment at road underscore guy underscore Colin. Road underscore guy underscore Colin. I absolutely do not want McDavid to get his cup. I just think that was funny. All right, we gotta get some more. There's gotta be some other pissed off fans. Let's go to the fan pages. Let's go to the Oilers. Oh, we're being mischievous tonight, everybody. We're going to the Oilers fan page right now. Or the Oilers official page. Heck of a first is the title of it. Has to be the best period of playoff hockey this year that this team has played so far. Let's keep the foot all the down on the throttle and win this for Ben tonight. Yeah. I don't know. I spelt it wrong, so I saw women. That wasn't me, I promise. Let's go to the Stars. Plenty of game left. Not if we dump every single play. The ice is completely tilted. 13-3. It's over, bro. Like, what the are we doing? Whatever helps you sleep at night. Gonna need to come alive. Anyone have lube for this ramming? This is queffing on ice. Hyman and McDavid are just warming up. Ha! I have faith in this team. But you guys have to stop playing like these guys are better than the Avs or the Knights. Because they're not. Not necessarily the funniest post on X right now. What was I even searching? OOL. You gotta be careful on X. You spell the wrong thing, and if it happens to be some sort of thing that you are some a trend or something that you're not aware of, you might. And that's one easy way to step on a landmine. Jersey Mike's out here. Mm. These chips be hitting though, I'll be honest. They're in these commercial breaks. Trying to show heartwarming warming commercials over here. Single dad connecting with his daughter. Heartwarming. But you want to know what's heartwarming to me? Comments. We haven't gotten any comments though. Only from this lady named Janet. Mm, 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 mm. This game's about to come back very soon. Now, From Week Haken, from Week Haken, from Week Haken, from Week Haken. What to watch out for the second period? Stars are going to try to come out extremely, extremely strong. They're going to try and dictate this game. They're going to try to reestablish themselves as a dominant team. Right now, if the Stars are able to set the expectation, set the precedent, and show up, then we can definitely possibly have an exciting, exciting hockey match. That's definitely a possibility. Another possibility is that the Oilers continue to jam goals down your throat and you get embarrassed and blown out. It's still always just one hockey game. But the most frustrating thing in the playoffs is to not learn anything. And even though, like, okay, you lose that one game, so you try to forget about the score, but at the same time, how do you get better if you don't analyze a lot of those goals or analyze some of those plays or analyze your shift length? You analyze the way that your team changed, you analyze the way that your team communicated. And that can definitely reveal a lot when you're looking at a hockey team, when you're looking at the way they compete. And the reason that they may have won or lost that hockey game. So you absolutely have to take that into consideration at all times. Now, Oilers right now, they're not at the point where they're just like dumping the puck and like just like trying to play shut down neutral zone defense. If they score 2 more goals, you could definitely probably see that from the Oilers. But 2-0 isn't a big enough lead for them to inherit that attitude. Here we go. Dallas, you either stand up, or Oilers, you continue to lay down the pipe. I don't even know what I'm saying. Oilers, keep mucking them up. I don't really know how like good like Oiler pun cheers. Be rich? I don't know. Is oil rich? Is it potent? It can make you rich though, right? You sell your oil, you make lots of money. You're not getting nowhere from this oil. We're a hard working people. Oilers. Stars don't seem to be skating too fast right now. Oilers, though, on the other hand, McDavid's on the attack, skating, pass. Hyman unable to get the shot off. Oh, trailing though. Fogle. Stars are going to try and chip it out, trying to force a 2-on-2 now. Seguin sends it to the net where Skinner just lets it bounce right off the pads. He doesn't give an F. Stars thinking about a shot on front of the net. Fogle tries to clear. Stars regain. Stars regain. They're going to start passing along the boards as Harley dumps it down. Fogle's going to try and send it out, and eventually does. The Oilers are going to try a counterattack now. Gain some speed. Ultimately wipe out and lose the puck. And we've barely got 2 minutes done with this second period, and both teams have had some great, exciting chances and opportunities on both different sides of the ice. Both teams moving extremely fast. All right. Stars, though, on the attack, led by Duchesne. Can't get a tape-to-tape pass with Pavelski, as Duchesne's just going to dump it and possibly lose it. Oilers attempt to clear. Unable to do so. Suter sends it to the net. That goes wide. Duchesne grabs it. He sends it back behind the net. Stars maintain possession. Marshman sends it across. Pavelski shoots. Save Skinner. Rebound. Save again. Stars finally showing some attitude, finally showing off. Is Darnell Nurse going to lay the body, or is Cece going to finally do it? Neither is going to. Stars go for another attack. Shot on net. Block. Battle in front. Shots going everywhere. Battle in front. Sticks flying everywhere. Shot again. Marchment. Block, block, block. As Kane finally clears it. Or does he not? Stars try again. Streaking in front of Marchment. Can't get the shot off. Stars players unable to get anything to go as they whack away at it. Oilers finally battle hard enough to get it to the Stars zone as Heiskanen's got the puck and he's got between his skates. What a battle that just was. Both teams trying to understand where that puck was. Shots were going everywhere. Players were blocking shots. Goalies were blocking shots. Oilers on the attack now. Are they going to make anything with this? Shot on net. Kane, maybe that went to the outside of the net. Nonetheless, scary, dangerous attack for the Oilers again. Even though the Stars are coming out of this period with intense speed, the Oilers are definitely, absolutely going to continue to remind the Stars, the second you take your foot off the gas, we will be there. If you screw up and you do not make a tape pass, we will be there. That is absolutely what the Oilers are saying right now, and it's beautiful to watch them play right now. Oilers trying to regain it. Now at the second period, though, Oilers can't get a shot on net. It's been 5 minutes into the second period, which is a fourth of the way there. That's 25%. Oilers have no shots. Stars have 7 shots. As you've been hearing me scream, the Stars have been lighting up the Oilers right now. They've been skating around, stealing the puck, battling in front. Darnell Nurse took one right in the butthole. One can call that good S beep, good S beep. You could so to say for a defensive play like that. My goodness. Never thought I'd see a player save it with his keister. Never thought I'd see a player save it with his keister. Or his butthole. Oh, that must not have felt too great. You don't got too much padding there. That must have felt quite intrusive. Clean face-off win by McDavid. Oilers, they want to get another goal. They know if they score one more goal, this Dallas team is going to lose all self-esteem. Especially with them having a lot of younger players on their team. Just a lot less likely for the Stars to be able to kind of have that playoff experience. Not saying that McDavid has a ton, but you know what I mean. Stars come in there, shot, score! Jason Robertson right there. Whoa, what a goal, what a goal, what a goal. Oh, but is that onside? Did Hin save that? Did Sin say that? Shots are great, but they need to go. I mean, it's been an interesting back and forth game right now. Oilers, though, What a everyone was just their sticks were down. They weren't really getting to the puck. Everyone was watching the play. Oh no, and that was McDavid's guy too. Oh, I think Hintz saved that puck. I think Hintz saved that puck from going out. Welcome Jesse to the scene, everybody. Jesse has joined the chat. Jesse has joined the stream. And just like that, we have a 1-1 hockey game. I still think the Oilers, with that extra goal cushion, can still stay in this hockey game. I feel like they're still going to try. But now, taking into consideration how many shots the Stars have in this period alone, I don't think they're going to stop attacking. They're like, oh yeah, scoring's fun. I remember scoring. Remember that thing where you like, remember how you win this game? Scoring? That thing that we used to do? Oh, it's so much fun. Let's do it again. Yeah. Ooh, that's going out of bounds. I'm out of juice. I'm out of juice. Wow, unbelievable laser beam goal by the Stars. Now, let's look into the stats right now because that is not a single shot in the second period from the Edmonton Oilers. Almost 7 shots by the Stars. Now, but like the interesting like thing about the first period, the Stars only had 3 shots, and the Oilers had 10 shots. A shot deficit of 7, which is essentially what you have going on right now in this period. But the Oilers scored 2 goals. Stars right now they have 1 goal. So weird enough though in this hockey game, it's taken 10 shots on net for there to at least be 1 goal scored by both hockey club. Interesting. I want I wonder what would be causing such a long stream delay. I guess they don't know that setting with my stream. Why it would be like that. That's kind of lame. Hit the live button. I'm gonna touch Pavelski. See how long it takes for my stream for me to touch Pavelski. It's taking me a long time to touch Pavelski. Oh, I'm looking down. Am I gonna do it? Am I gonna do it? Finally. Yeah, it's like a solid 20-second delay, Jesse. But I guess sometimes that's just how streams be. I'm not sure if there's a way to like speed that up. I'd have to investigate them settings off air. Oh man, chip crumbs on my face. And Ryan with the shot right in the slot. Ryan in the slot. That'd be a good nickname if he was actually good at hockey. He's not awful. Ooh, bouncing knuckler goes wide. Oilers are trying to attack right now. Oilers want to completely erase the Stars' excitement that they've been having, but they've yet to get a shot on actual net. They're battling, but the Stars are like, we don't care if you're gonna get the puck to the net. We're not letting you shoot. Well, we got skating now. Stars are gonna send it up along the ice. They're unable to really get the puck out. Right now, we kind of have a stymie. Oilers can't get a shot on net, but they keep getting the puck into the Stars' defensive zone. Stars finally got a 2-on-2 right now. They stay on Johnson. Ooh, where's that puck? Where's that puck? They're going to look underneath. Now let's get back to some of those stats. Ah, boo. I'm not playing Call of Duty Mobile. I'm talking hockey stats. 24 hits by the Edmonton Oilers compared to 11 by the Dallas Stars. That's a crazy level of physicality by the Oilers, especially when you look at the Oilers as a team that's just going to score. You look at an Oilers that a team that might not have. You wouldn't expect McDavid to be hitting you or some of these other players on the Oilers to be like super physical. Maybe it's their defense because they're getting absolutely plowed right now and they're getting attacked by. I mean, oh my gosh, the Stars! Another shot by the Stars, whacking in front of the Stars, whacking in front of the Stars. Score! Oh, backhander shot. Is that Jason Robertson? Is that Jason Robertson? Is that 2 goals from Jason Robertson in like 6 minutes? Oh man. Oh, do we have the Battle of the Orange tonight? Do we have the Battle of the Orange tonight? Connor McDavid, Jason Robertson, Battle of the Orange. What? Hold on. So Robert shoots it. Skinner blocks it, saves it. Regular whacks. That's not going to be goaltender interference at all. There's no way. Whack, whack, hockey plays, whacks it right over his shoulder. Right over his shoulder. That's a good goal. A beautiful hockey play. And the Orange players are coming out. Connor McDavid with 2 goals in the first period. Jason Robertson's like, you know what? That looks like fun. I want to be a part of that. So Jason Robertson shoots the puck into the net with the craziest backhander that we've seen all playoffs long. And they're streaking it again. They want more shots. 14 shots on goal from the Dallas Stars from only 3 in the first period to 14 total. That's 11 shots on goal. And guess what? The Oilers still haven't gotten a single shot. Not a single shot this period. Is the weak Haken prophecy wrong? Because I was saying that if the Oilers go up 2-0, especially in the first period, there's no way they're losing. Oilers go up 2-0 in the first 10 minutes of the hockey game. And now what? And now you have the Oilers that are the game's tied. Jason Robertson just gets one of the goofiest backhander knuckle flubber pucks you'll ever see in your life. I mean, it was beautiful, but it was just so slow. It was so slow, but it was a cool goal. I mean, it was cool to see. Oilers probably don't agree with that too much. Next goal is the team that is going to set precedent for the rest of this hockey game. We still got 30 minutes to go left in this hockey game. Stars streaking and score! Wyatt Johnson? Is that Wyatt Johnson? And we're just going down the line tonight. Is that 3 goals in a row by the Dallas Stars? Oh, yeah. Hey guys, I'm Skinner. I'm gonna have some water. Hey guys, I just got scored on 3 times in like 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. All right, Ben comes around, gets it in front. Skinner comes out, and Johnson just blasts that puck. He stays wide, looks, takes it, rips it, scores. 3-2. No, the Oilers coach doesn't even call a timeout. All right, in the chat, you definitely call a timeout. There's no way you don't call a timeout when your team just gets obliterated by 3 goals. 3 goals in 3 minutes. Unbelievable. TNT Sports reporting that there's 15 shots on net by the Stars right now. They only got 3 in the first period. That's 12 shots on net. in this second period with 3 goals on those shots. That's a goal every fourth shot. That's a 25% chance that when they shoot, they will score. That's dangerous. Oilers, a team that was up 2-0 in the first 10 minutes of this hockey game, has now let 3 straight goals. It's kind of funny though, because like when you look at the first period, the first 10 minutes of each period, that's when both teams are hot. In the first 10 minutes of both periods, both teams have been flawless. Stars score 3 goals and let in none. Oilers score 2 goals and let in none. Absolute insanity going on right now. Oh my gosh, Oilers are going to have to figure out how to Dougie. But I think the Stars players, are they going to start letting their guard down? I mean, the Oilers still have failed to get a shot. It's been a whole 10 minutes. They haven't gotten a single shot on net. They look tired. They look discombobulated. Oh, breakaway. Oh, down. We got back and forth. Off into the rafters. Off into the rafters. Nathan Marchment with a devilish grin. He thought he got that one. He thought he got that one. Front hand, backhand, deke. Right off the oven mitt of Skinner. That would have silenced the building. There would have been some fans going home early, getting ready for bed early, because the Oilers would have blown a 2-0 lead to a 4 straight goal. Oh, absolute obliteration fest. I mean, the Oilers right now, they're trying, but you can tell that they're out of gas. And the Oilers use their top 2 lines a lot. They use McDavid, they use Draisaitl, they use Nugent Hopkins a lot, they use Hyman a lot. So they're using these certain players a lot more than some other players. So the players that they're playing a lot more are getting way more exhausted. They're getting more tired. They have a lot more roles that they play. They might play penalty kill, they might play power play as well. So they might be on the ice a lot more often than some of the other players might be. Their roles might be more important. They might be more detrimental to the team. Oilers players look a lot more tired. And especially when when you went to controlling the game and having all this offense to now having to play this sprawling sense of defense. It makes sense to why you have to have this sort of attitude. You really have to respect right now how dangerous, how absolutely dangerous this other team is right now. I don't know if the I don't know if the Oilers are going to be able to come back in this hockey game because I think the Oilers are they're going to lose. They're going to lose composure. They're losing full right now. They're definitely losing full right now. Dude, how did Mason Marchment get so wide open? Wow, he's just a ninja the way he got onto the ice. Oilers aren't going to let that happen again, that's for sure. That is absolutely for sure. Back into these hockey stats. 14 shots on goal compared to nothing for the Oilers. 14-0 in a single period. My game froze. Right when there's a streaking pass to Pavelski, it looks like there's a stick that's going to intercept. Oh, he doesn't get to it. Pavelski sends it around. What are they doing? Duchesne behind the net. He's going to send it out to the defense. Defense bounce it back around. Duchesne's going to leave. Stars pick it up, try to get a centering feed, unable to get there. Ooh, I'm going to have to fix my cast. Hold on, everybody. Yeah, I saw Kane skate in, but I know he has no energy left. Gotta watch live. My game slowed down. What's going on, hockey? Come on, hockey. I can't cast anything if I can't see what's going on. Okay, still 3-2. Jump back in the chat. Jump back in the chat. Are the Stars going to continue to blow the Oilers out, or will the Oilers figure out how to play defense? I ask the tough questions. Dude, I can't. That's so effing that Wool or whatever I searched. Next goal wins? Question mark, question mark. What are your hockey questions for the stream? McDavid streaks in. Hyman drops it back. Streaking in Ekholm. And an awful shot goes almost over the glass. The Stars now streaking on in. Johnson shoots. Skinner block. Oilers attempting to reconvert. They're just going to loft it up. Ooh. Are we going to get a delay of game penalty from the Dallas Stars? Suter. Suter goes to the box. Delay of game. You delaying this hockey game? Go in that box. Edmonton Oilers power play. One of the biggest opportunities that you're going to get if you're an Oiler right now. A power play opportunity. 6 minutes left to go in this period. Oilers, show up. You got to figure something out. You got to do something. Oilers hold the puck in. They're going to pass a little bit. McDavid dug into the front. Nugent Hopkins can't do anything with it. Sagan's going to send it out. Saved in neutral ice. Oilers. Nope. Stars recovered in the back. Tanev sends it across. And now the Stars can't fail to clear. Nugent Hopkins is the last shot. Bounces off. Draisaitl can't get it to another player. But somehow McDavid picks it up. Passes to Draisaitl. We're going to have a give and go. We do. McDavid shot from behind. Save Ottinger. Oilers try to work it behind the net. Draisaitl now, but it slows the play. Oilers slow. Skate around. Try for the give and go. Intercepted in front. They can't do anything with it. McDavid can't get the puck through traffic. Tipped around. Oilers continue to hunt. Oilers look for the opportunity in front, and they're unable to get anything to go. Yet again. Oilers, Bouchard, big flat pass, big shot, and unable to get anything with his lumber is Draisaitl. Stars are able to clear. Both teams are going to get a change. 40 seconds left to go in this Oilers power play. McDavid stays on. Stars get the puck out of the zone. And the Oilers might get an additional change now, as they have 20 seconds left, maybe one more attack left on this power play. They did get a couple of decent attacks on net, but you can definitely tell that there are certain players that if they're not getting the puck to the back of the net, they're not winning. But for the Stars, they have so many different players that are stepping up and performing that's helping them stay competitive in this series. Cody Ceci with it. Unable to get a pass through. Receives the puck back. Sends it to Nurse. He's going to send it around. Battle along the boards now. Seguin takes the puck. He holds on. Hit from Nurse. He's going to take an awkward fall. Power play has expired now. Oilers trying to attack right now. Bouncing puck. Stars get that to neutral ice. Stars continue the attack now. Is that Duchesne now with the puck? Trying to figure out what to do with it. Maintains possession. Drives the net. Still has possession. Looks for a play centering feed. Unable to do anything with it is the Stars as they continue to work those greasy areas and maintain possession. Oilers, though, muscle it out and get an offsides play. Rough stuff in the corner. Rough stuff in the corner. Dallas Stars up 3-2 right now. We are in the third game of the Western Conference Final. Dallas Stars, Edmonton Oilers. We are in Edmonton right now. The series is split 1-1 game. Both teams, both cities, both places have one game to their name. Of course, this is a first to 4 wins, a series of 7. First team to 4 wins wins the series and will advance to the Stanley Cup final, where they will face the winner of the Florida Panthers and New York Rangers. Of course, in that series, New York Rangers is up 2-1 in that series, as that game went to overtime yesterday in a 4-4 absolute battle of titans, where the Rangers just squeaked one right past Sergei Bobrovsky, taking the game in overtime. That was an absolute crazy battle last night. Yesterday afternoon, whatever you want to call it. But we still got more hockey to be played. This Stanley Cup final, the amount of talent that's about to be on the ice is going to be absolutely disgusting. And we got some crazy storylines coming out. Pete DeBoer, a coach that's gotten to the Stanley Cup final, or he's gotten to the conference final year after year after year. I think it's mostly just the conference final. I don't know if he's made the Stanley Cup final. But a very competitive coach nonetheless, with a team with a lot of veterans that want to lift that trophy for the first time in their career. And maybe this series might be one of their last attempts in their career, of their career. And then you look at the younger Edmonton Oilers over here, where you have generational talents wanting to finally prove themselves. A franchise wanting to return to their glory days and get back to the winning that they used to be so used to and accustomed to. That's definitely something the Oilers want. The New York Rangers, an original six franchise that wants to remind everybody that they're a team that is ferocious and they're ready to play hockey. They're mad that they didn't win in the 2010s and early 2020s. They're ready to play hockey. They're ready to show everyone that they're competitive and that their rebuild is one of the quickest transitions in NHL history. Finally, the Florida Panthers, the team that lost the Stanley Cup last year to the Vegas Golden Knights. They lost in 5 games in a crushing 9-3 final defeat in Vegas, where Mark Stone, the Vegas Golden Knights captain, scored a hat trick in the Golden Knights Cup clinching match, where they ultimately blew out that Florida Panthers squad. Florida Panthers, a couple of retools, a couple of trade line deadline acquisitions. They might be feeling a little bit more confident, but they are confident knowing that they can get to a Stanley Cup final. They are confident with their squad. They know that they have the talent. They know that they have the depth. They know how to play playoff hockey. They're used to playoff hockey, and they feel that it's fresh in their mind, and then they can get back to it. And that this time they're gonna figure out their opponent. They don't want to go home empty-handed 2 years in a row, and they're doing everything they can this season to not let that happen. That game yesterday was pretty crazy. I mean, for a game to go 4-4 in a playoff. Oh, Oilers! McDavid sends it around. Oh, lost Nick Bouchard. Back to the play. We have an Oiler who's just can't get back to the. Zach Hyman is just not having it right now. He can barely breathe, it looks like. Oilers with a crazy opportunity. But talking about the Panthers, I think they're more confident that they've been to the final, and they're like, all right, we know how to play playoff hockey. It's even though it's taken a year for them to get back to kind of to the playoffs in the same place. I think it's so fresh in their mind that they're like, all right, we were there and we didn't do this, we didn't do that, we did this well, we have to do more of this to have the result that we want. If you're the Oilers or excuse me, the Panthers, you're gonna know how to you're gonna learn to adapt. And a lot of these players losing a Stanley Cup final. I mean, look at the Boston Bruins. Since losing to the Blues, they've been hell bent on winning and getting back. They've done everything in their power they can to get back. They brought that Panthers series to 7 games, and they ultimately lost again. But there's a lot of teams that want to win this cup, and they're trying really hard, or they've had a lot of heartbreak. They've gotten close, or they've always been, or when you get close, you kind of some of these teams stay in the run, like we're seeing from the Boston Bruins, like we're seeing from the Golden Knights when they lost in their inaugural season. But then you're also seeing teams that after winning their cups, they've been pretty awful. You have the Pittsburgh Penguins, you have the Nashville Predators, you have the Montreal Canadiens, who they barely got in off of a whim. You have the San Jose Sharks. There's a lot of teams that have lost, and now they're a shell of themselves. Even teams that win, though, I mean, look at the Blues, look at the Capitals. Ovechkin, I'm not even sure if he got a point in the entire playoffs. That's pretty alarming when your best player isn't getting any points, isn't generating any amount of like winning. Score! A beautiful, beautiful shot from an impossible angle. Get the protractor out. Where's the mathematician on the Edmonton Oilers? Because there's no way you saw that angle. That passing was acute. I can't believe I just saw that happen. Oh, man. A pass. So Andre tries to clear it. Harley, unable to clear it. Brown sends it to the front where Henrique, who just tips it, scores. Henrique tips it and he scores just like that. We have a hockey game. Period 3 is about to be insane. We possibly could have overtime. These teams are going to be ferocious. We're going to see a more physical game in this third period. I can't wait to see how this third period is going to turn out. It's definitely going to be a period where there's going to be a lot of physicality, a lot of shots, and just like that, in a period where the Edmonton Oilers go shotless for 10 minutes, come back, get 7 shots on net for the rest of the period, and they come away with a goal. Where the Dallas Stars, on the other hand, get 16 shots in an entire period, and they get 3 goals. Whoa! Oilers going back to the power play from a penalty from the Stars? Marchman is not having it. No, Marchman got cross-checked by Hyman. Hyman comes and cross-checks Marchman right to the ice. Marchman lays there. Are they going to call embellishment? They're calling Marchman on embellishment because he got cross-checked in the spine. Third embellishment penalty this season, regular and postseason. That's got to mean he's gotten only one in the this is his only embellishment in this postseason. Embellishment for getting cross-checked in the spine. Okay. The lower part of the spine too. So we're going to have 4-on-4 hockey for about 10, 15 seconds. And it's not going to go anywhere. And then we're going to get some 4-on-4 hockey to start this third period. Both teams with a ridiculous attack in this second period. Like we said, the Oilers had no shots for 10 minutes. For 10 full minutes, the Oilers did nothing but play defense. They let the Stars get 15 shots on them and score 3 goals in that process. Ultimately, the Stars got 16 or so shots and scored 3 goals. But now we got a hockey game. This is nuts. This is playoff hockey. Both teams battling back. Both teams showing that they're not weak. Now, this has been an absolute crazy hockey match, and I definitely need you to be back here when the second period starts. I'm going to run on the bathroom break, get some more water, and you bet I'll be back for more hockey. You better be here with me when we get back to the third period of this Western Conference Final, Game 3 in Edmonton. Week Aiken and I will be right back. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are back. We live. I'm live. You're watching me. Oh, you're talking. Ha ha ha. Hockey. We are talking. Ha ha hockey. All right. We are about to enter the third period. It's a tie hockey game, 3-3. Edmonton Oilers, Dallas Stars. Oilers start by scoring a goal in the first 2 minutes. McDavid, nonetheless. And then McDavid scores again not too long after. Scores 2 goals in the first 10 minutes of the hockey game. McDavid does. McDavid. And then we go to the second period. Oilers don't get a shot on net for at least the first 10 minutes of the hockey game of that period. No shots. Dallas Stars, on the other hand, rain 15 shots in a row, scoring 3 goals before the Oilers, for the most part, can get a shot on. The Oilers score, tying the game. So we have a 3-3 hockey game going into this third period. Clean slate. It's like the game just started. Now, is there a team that has an edge going into this third period? Why did I say 4? I don't know. Memorial Day, 24th? Oh, that's cool. Anyways, for this matchup, for this game tonight, it's pretty important for either team to win this game and start coming away with a lead in the series. I mean, Edmonton, if they do it, they're still at home for the next game. So that momentum building at home is huge, and it could definitely allow for them to take off in the series and take the series possibly in 6 or so games. Very, very possible. The Stars, however, they can definitely put the Oilers in a bad mood if they win this game, especially being that the Oilers are at home. That could definitely be frustrating for the Oilers. Dallas is just exposing the Oilers. After the Oilers get tired, the Stars can just kind of tear them apart. My water tastes like almost like bubble gum, and it's just so weird to me. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. If you're tuning in right now, third period starting off with about a minute of 4-on-4 hockey. Edmonton Oilers, Dallas Stars. Oh, Drysdale gets through backhander spinorama. Unable to get that puck to go up. Stars gonna take possession. They're gonna skate down the ice. Jamie Benn grabs possession, gets knocked out of the zone. He's gonna have to rethink his own entry as he sends up Harley now. Harley almost loses the puck and scores on his own net. Oh man, that was dangerous. All right, Dallas recuperating, slowing things down. Harley again. Pass to Tanev, but bounces off his tape, so they're going to have to recenter, regroup, reattack. Harley again attempts to lead the attack, third time in a row. He's going to curl back. He can't get anything going. He's going to send it to Duchesne. Duchesne activates the boost power, gets in, can't get the shot out. Bing, 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 bing. Puck goes everywhere, and somehow the Oilers come away with it. Just kidding. The Stars do, but they're going to send it out of the zone, eliminating the 4-on-4 penalty, both teams to full strength. Only 2 minutes off of this third period. Some exciting shots for both teams and some longer zone entries for others. And somehow, and now the Stars have it. Oh no, the Stars lose it, man. He goes sliding on his stomach. What are you doing? It's not Penguin time. It's in the Star zone. Jamie Benn ain't getting bumped. Jamie Benn with some speed. Jamie Benn with a shot. And that puck goes into the netting. That puck's out of here. That puck went right into the netting. What are we doing tonight, chat? Tell me what you think is going to be the outcome of this game tonight. Who's got it? Who has the edge tonight? Is the Edmonton Oilers, are they going to reclaim this victory? The lead that they had at the beginning of this hockey game when they started off 2-0? Is McDavid going to get a hat trick? Or is the Stars, are they just going to completely plow through the Oilers and just completely come back in this game and say, like, we want this cup? We're a great team. We're deep. You can't guard all of us. And that really is, when you look at the Dallas Stars over here, that is absolutely their strategy, is you can't guard all of us. Because we got Miro Heiskanen, and we can give Wyatt Johnson a sleep. Just this camera view. Right quick. Let everybody see the Stars. But you gotta think of, there's a lot of players that can make a hockey team. The Oilers are a lot more productive when they have one or two players that are doing their thing, and that's generally their offense. The Stars have a variety of players on their team. Got Darnell Nurse there in the corner, but I can't get him on screen. I have to finagle a little bit more, but we got to focus more on the hockey game. Ben hopping in the chat. Ben saying, Oilers better win. Give me oh, oh, oh. Pray to McJesus. Bring us gold. Bring us goals. If you pray to McJesus, your prayers might come true. I could definitely see a McJesus hat trick. I could see McJesus flying on in on the play, completely stunning the Stars. It could definitely happen. Now, the Stars, though, they're not giving up. And they have a lot of young players, like the guy I just took, Wyatt Johnson. They got a lot of players that want to prove themselves. Dude, I got chip dust on McDavid. I feel like I just insulted a hockey god. No. And hopefully nobody saw that. We just got we got the domino effect over here in Oiler Town. McDavid says, Hi, how are you? I'm right here. Where are you? Oh, you fell over? That's too bad. No, Darnell Nurse, I'm sorry, Nurse. You're just going to have to sit in the darkness. You're in that unlucky slot where nobody can see you. I can only show so many cards, everybody. I can only show the highlights of so many key important players that we have right now in this hockey game. But let's get back to it. Let's really think about the goalie situation, though. Ottinger is that goalie that he's not really used to letting in a lot of goals. But against the Oilers, against McDavid, sometimes a player like McDavid can just shatter your confidence. When you think you're an extremely talented goalie, that you've shut the door on so many other teams, and then you just have a player like McDavid that can just break defenses. Play does resume. Stars, they gonna attack. They're trying to shred. McDavid plays defense. McDavid plays defense again. 3-on-2 for the Oilers. Hyman, what's he gonna do? Loses the puck. Heiskanen, our new player that's front and center, sends the puck down. McDavid playing some defense again. Because the Oilers are really proud about that. McDavid plays defense now. He's such a great player. He plays defense now. Yay! All right, Stas. They're going to try and convert a play right now. Chop it up front. Hintz. Drops. Doesn't drop. Still has it. Spinorama kicks it around. Can hardly maintain. He's going to send it around. Saying he don't want no puck. Ryan going to send it out. Yeah, Mark falls on his butt. Harley's going to boost. He going to dump it on in. What's CC going to do with it? Is he going to flip it out? No, he's going to send it back around. Holloway. All right, I'm going to need some chat participation. Chat participation right now. I'm going to need some votes. I am going to need some votes. Stars in front. Wyatt Johnson with the Ripper. Can't get it to go. For Holloway, do you like the ice crystal or the green rookie? In the chat right now, do you tell me if you like ice crystal or green or rookie? You can say rookie. Ice crystal or rookie? We'll get the close up. Jan likes the ice crystal. Ooh. That's a beautiful looking glimmer on that guy. Put him back in the case. Make sure his little pointer is protected. We only got one vote in the chat, and it's for ice crystal. Rookie. That's cool. I like the digital look of that one. Ooh, McDavid carries the puck, sends it on in, doesn't make a play. Get like barely Darnell Nurse's helmet. You're in, pal. Oh, shoot, I bumped it. All right, Darnell Nurse. We got Darnell Nurse in the picture. I'm not going to have a voice tomorrow. 11 minutes to go in this hockey game. Game 3, Western Conference Final NHL. If you're just joining us, we just upgraded or exchanged to the Ice Crystal Holloway. Why? Because that's what the chat voted on. In the hockey game, Oilers are attacking. Just kidding. Stars are attempting to convert. Ben's going to dump it down. Skinner sends it along. Can the Oilers clear? They're just going to try to loft it out. Neutral zone. Where that puck at? Where that puck at? Where that puck at? Stars are just going to give the puck away for no reason. All right, Drysdale drops it. Ooh, good shot by the Oilers. Breakaway by the Stars. 2-on-1. Can they maintain it? They can't. Oh, that's gotta feel awful if you're that Stars player. You couldn't get you couldn't get the puck on that stick. I was thinking skate forever, not stick. All right, 2-on-2. Make something of it, Stars. What you got? Shot? Nope, off the heel of a player. Oilers. 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 What are you going to do with it, Oilers? You going to shoot it on in? Oilers regain. Holloway. Kane. Kaner. No. Sam Steele. A player that's been trying to find his place in the NHL for a while. Of course, playing on the Anaheim Ducks, played on the Minnesota Wild now. Duchesne streaks in shots. Pad save Skinner. Wow, what an unbelievable stretching save as Skinner stops Duchesne. Now, streaking in another save by Skinner. This game is starting to heat up as both teams are exchanging shots right now on net. It's an absolute shot fest. Both teams slipping, both teams boosting. Oilers now are trying to attack. They're just going to try to dump it on in. Will they maintain possession? Well, they're going to try. McDavid gets a shot. You do not let McDavid keep the puck. What are you doing? McDavid still has it. Oh, that definitely came out. That is going to be an offsides cow. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a hockey game we have going on tonight, everybody. Both teams, like when you one team starts playing bad for a while and gets pummeled, and then the other team just comes back and does a lot more pummeling. The Oilers have 40 hits in this hockey game. The Stars have 21 hits. The Oilers are so much more physical, and I just don't think that anybody thinks of them as a physical team. Could that be really impacting the Stars that much? I don't think so. I think the Stars are used to being physical. And I feel like the Stars are I think they're a decently sizable team. That's my opinion. Tell me if I'm wrong in the chat. But that's a bunch of hits. That's gotta be wearing on the Stars. 21 block shots to the 21 block shots, excuse me, for the Stars compared to the 13 block shots for the Oilers. Stars are doing whatever it takes to be successful right now. They're trying to hit, but they're trying to block. And when it comes to the shots on goal, both teams are split for 20. I mean, when the Stars has 16 shots in the second period and have one shot in the third period, that's just nuts. When you think about the Oilers not having a single shot for 10 minutes of the second period, that they're both tied now at 20 shots apiece. Would not have believed that at all. That's a really crazy stat. A really crazy stat. And teams roughly tied on the faceoffs right now. So it's been a pretty even battle. Oilers a little bit more physical than the Stars right now. And again, like I said, you probably wouldn't think of that as the way, like, oh, there's another hit. We just saw one. Stars going to just dump it out, seeing if they can get an awkward chance on the rush, because it's normally those awkward chances that also make the goalies feel a little bit more pressure. A puck gets a weird bounce. Stars in front. Jam it. Score! Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Robertson? Robertson? Wow! Wow! Robertson just jams it. Just jams it. Dazzling. Robertson goes all the Robertson skates all the way up. Skinner's down like yeah, he's down like this. So if this was the post, he's down like this with his yeah, I guess for you guys it looked like this. So he's down like this in front of the post, and Robertson like shoots and it like bounces off the inside of his blocker and goes in. That's a frustrating goal to let in. That's a super frustrating goal to let in. And now my stream is going to pause. We're gonna refresh the hockey stream. I can't believe that happened. Oh man. All right, let's get this game cast going back. The Dallas Stars are not giving up in this hockey game. Isn't that crazy? You start down by 0-2 in the first period. 0-2 on a commercial. Guess I'm on a commercial. I can't believe the ebb and flow of this match. Will the Oilers score? Question mark. Will it be in the last 2 minutes? Interact with the chat. Chat interact with me. I couldn't tell you right now if the Oilers are going to score in the last 2 minutes. I feel like they're being really aggressive right now, and they're getting some streaking chances, but you can kind of tell that the energy in the tank is definitely at a different level than what it was at the beginning of the hockey game, and the confidence is also at a different spot. And taking into consideration that you're down one, I think you have to be a little bit more concerned about your swooping swallow plays. The swooping swallow is a great play, but sometimes it's just a little bit more dangerous for you, right? Sometimes it's just a little bit more difficult to be more consistent with it. What do you think, chat? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Jason Robertson. What a weird. See, goals like that, they're just so. That's just puck luck to me. Now in the chat, what do you think about that? Do you think that's like a player showing their hockey IQ and being a mastermind, going like, all right, that goalie's down. There might there might be a little slot. Do you think players get used to looking in that area to be like, oh, is that goalie leaving up a little area for me to jam a puck in? Let me know in the chat. I'm gonna have a chip. Uh-oh. Hens tuck the puck. Stars have it behind the net. Oh, Stars had the triangle going. They had the triangle going. Couldn't make anything with it though. Just under 7 minutes to go in this hockey game. Dallas Stars up 4-3. Western Conference Final, Game 3. It's a tie in the series. Both teams have one win. Of course, this is in Edmonton right now, Oilers being the home team. Started off 2-0 in the hockey game. In the first 10 minutes of the hockey game, have now burned that lead and are now trailing 4-3. If you're the Oilers, where did it all go wrong? If you're the Stars, that's some willpower right there. Might as well start calling them the Green Lanterns. Stars in the offensive zone, circling Suter. Ripper Heiskanen. Spinning defensive play. Oilers going to see if they can convert. And you can definitely tell that the Oilers just don't have that same skip in their step that they used to have earlier in the game. It's just not there. I think, you know what's really funny is that I feel like you could absolutely relate this game of hockey right now. So far as played by the Edmonton Oilers, it's like the Fast and the Furious. This is pretty much using your NOS too early. They boosted as fast as they could into this game, blew the absolute brakes off the other team, scores 2 goals, and the McJesus scores scores 2 goals in the first 10 minutes. And now you're down a goal with 5 minutes to go in the third period. We got a penalty, tripping. Was that Darnell Nurse? Darnell Nurse uses his body, gets in the way of the defending player, or actually the attacking player. Gosh darn it. Causes some interference. They haven't given up. Jan and Ben are cheering for McJesus right now. The McJesus fans are everywhere. No, Hyman scored the first goal. McDavid scored the second. Henrique scored the third. But Robertson does have a hat trick this game. So Jason Robertson has a hat trick for the Dallas Stars. It's really going to be really hard to break that confidence. Robertson is a great player. Hasn't really been performing as well as the Stars would like to see him perform, or like he has performed before. But everybody knows what he's capable of doing in the playoffs, and it's going to happen. It's absolutely going to happen. We got drunk Oilers fans. Oh, we got praying oil. He's praying to McJesus. We got people praying to McJesus in the crowd. All right, Stars on the power play. We're going to see a very, very, very exciting conclusion of this hockey game, folks. Hintz now breaks the zone. Ben drops it. Heiskanen sends it on over to Robertson. He's going to send in. Oilers get the puck. Can't clear, but now they do. Heiskanen over to Pavelski. He gets into the zone. He gets tied up. Scrum along the board. Sticks battling. Oilers falling. Henrique can't get it out. Robertson gloves it down. Over to Ben. Slowing the play down. Skates in. Gets harassed. Falls down. Loses the puck. Oilers on the attack. They get a shot. Squeezed by Ottinger. He's going to freeze play. Ooh, was that Yarncroak? A really cheeky attack by the Oilers on the penalty kill. And again, it's one of those lower lines, grinding to try to get a play. Robertson, though, saving that puck by going out with his glove. It's tall players, man. They're able to do everything. Oilers coach looks like he's really hungry. He's trying to eat his game manual. Dallas Stars with the timeout. I mean, I guess now is a pretty darn good time for a timeout. I mean, if the Dallas Stars score, I mean, regardless what they do, they're up 1-0. They're up by 1 in the hockey game. It's a 4-3 hockey game. Both teams know that they can score. Both teams are proven that they can score. Stars obviously have a player that's absolutely hot and insane right now in Jason Robertson. So Robertson could be the player that you pass to. Maybe he's a little bit more reliable right now. Maybe he's the player that you're like, all right, he's fired up. He's ready to go. Get the puck to him. He'll jam another one down their throat. Regardless, though, you'll burn another minute off the clock, and you're still winning. Oilers pull that goalie, get an empty netter, end this game, and get the Oilers really, really nervous when they come back and play Game 4 in their own barn. Here we go. Face-off. Stars win. And my stream freezes. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, we're back. Here we go. Duchesne sends it up. Johnson stops. Can't get to anybody, but Duchesne picks up the loose change. Duchesne sends it back, and Heiskanen puck bounces over his stick. Timeout to snack on this spreadsheet. Spread heat. You know what? Not a bad idea there, Jan. Hey, Jan, are you a real person? Are you a fake account? Because you have the exact same profile picture as this woman's that was named Janet earlier in the chat. Are you a real person or are you impersonating somebody? Who knows? That's weird. The same person with a similar name and the same profile picture? It's usually a bot. Dallas unsuccessful to score in the power play. Oilers on the attack. They get the puck. Ottinger's going to freeze it as Draisaitl is not the one attacking. It was a different player. Number 28. Al. Al. Spraldy. I don't know what she means, man. I don't get it, man. Empty net for the Oilers. This is where it all counts, everybody. This is where the game ends. Or this is where we get more Stanley Cup hockey. Either the Oilers score right now and send this game to overtime, or the Stars are going to come out and punch the Oilers in the face. Let's see what we got. Here we go, chat. Battle, 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 battle. And it freezes again. I didn't want to watch it. All right. I'm rebooting this stream. Stupid hockey game freezing on me. That is not caking. I am not caking about that, everybody. And my voice is almost gone. Oh, man. Oilers, though. Here we go. 2 minutes left. Oh, puck goes out of the net. Out of the net. Out of the ice. Into the net. Not out of the net. Onto the net. Bounces off the net. Worship McDavid. Where's those McDavid worshipers? Where are the McJesus worshipers? 2 minutes left to go in this hockey game. Kick it into overdrive. Let's go. Who we got? Who's winning this? Who's winning it? Stars, take it. Shot down the ice. Score! Put the game away from all the way down the ice. Was that Miro? Miro Heiskanen wins it for the Dallas Stars. Sends that puck the entire length of the ice. Flawless. Oilers, what a sad way to lose. Dreisaitl's on his knee, battling for the face-off, loses it. Stars just instantly shoot it because there's two Oilers that are down on the ice. They just shoot it and score from all the way across. Oilers are absolutely going to pull their goalie again if they get possession. It's absolutely going to happen. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. Nope. No penalty. All right, refs want to get this game over. Robertson's just trying to attack. Less than 2 minutes to go. Stars up now 2-0 after being down 2-0 in the first 10 minutes of this hockey game. That is dedication. That is Green Lantern willpower. Empty net for the Oilers. Glued to the screen is where the McJesus worshipers are. Oh, Stars get it out. Marchment wants it. Hins can't get it. Holloway comes in. Oilers. Oilers in front. Oilers in front. Oh, they're just abusing the goalie. Who's going to get to that puck? No speed was Marchment. 50 seconds to go in the hockey game. Darnell Nurse going to try to make something of it. Dumps the puck on in. Tanev can't get it out. Bounces off of Ottinger. Stars try to just clear it as they do. 30 seconds to go in the hockey game. Darnell Nurse gets the puck in. What's going on, Oilers? Can you maintain it? Kane gets to the front. It's going to bounce along the back. Jamie Benn, he's going to just try to pin it. Oilers get it. They send it to the front. Bouchard goes for the shot. Ricochets off the end board. Bouchard's looking around. He knows that this game's over. He's mad. He's showing it on his face. But because he turned around like, he didn't see that the puck was at his feet for a solid 2 seconds. So that's not a good look. But this is classic falling apart for the Oilers. Classic falling apart. What a classic collapse. More Oilers fans have to show up for McJesus Church next week if they want to win. That's just crazy. You go up 2-0 in the first 10 minutes, and then you get blown out in the second and lose pace. My frames are dropping. My frames are dropping, everybody. I'm trying to post. I'm trying to engage with everybody, but it's not letting me do it. Stars come from behind like that. That's actually crazy. Stars come from behind everybody. They get a win that nobody thought was really going to happen. What a crazy come from behind win for the Stars. More Oilers fans are going to have to show up at McJesus Church if they're going to win this Stanley Cup. I'm popping off. NHL playoffs. Stanley Cup playoffs. All right, we posting. Wow, what a win. Now, all right, so let's go over these stats. All right, let's look at the stats. Let's look at the stats. So at the end of the game, the Dallas Stars, the team that won, 22 shots on goal. 3 in the first, 16 in the second, 3 in the third. 3 in the third. 3 in the third. Stars at 52% face-off win percentage, 0 for 1 on the power plays, 22 hits, and 23 block shots. So they not the highest stats, but they put goals away. Oilers 30 goal shots, 48 face-off win percentage, 0 for 2 on the power play, 4 penalty minutes, 45 hits, and 15 blocked shots. 10 shots the first period, 7 shots in the second period, and 13 shots in the third period. Now listen to this though. The Oilers, like I said, they scored their first 2 goals, the first 2 goals of the hockey game in the first 10 minutes of the hockey game. So it's looking like the Oilers are just going to blow them out, right? Wrong. Wrong. The the Stars score 3 goals straight in a row in the third period. All within 4 minutes of each other. So within a 4-minute span, 3 goals. Then in the last minute, the Oilers score. So now they're like, all right, now we got a tie hockey game. This isn't going to be we're going to lose complete control of the hockey game. We got a tie hockey game going into the third. Stars score 9 minutes in, tilts the ice a lot. Oilers start feeling the heat. They're gassed. Like I said, this game felt like the Fast and the Furious. It felt like the Oilers hit the NOS button way too early. They used their boost power, and they ran out of gas. So they went as fast as they could in the beginning. They lost pace, and they weren't able to get back. They weren't able to gain their pace back, and they ended up losing because of that. So Oilers, really, really, really unfortunate. Stars showing that their depth absolutely allowed them to persevere in this hockey game. Their depth, allowing them to just have consistent waves of attacks, which by having so many different players that you have to guard and defend, that's a lot more exhausting when you have to guard 4 lines than 2 lines, right? But nonetheless, that's the hockey game. Thanks for stopping on in for another Week Caking stream. Thanks for stopping in on your holiday weekend. It was great having you. It was great talking hockey to all of you. Thank you for participating in the chat. This is Week Caking. This has been another hockey stream. Another NHL Stanley Cup watch party. Thanks for being part of it. And I will see you next time in the chat, in the stream, watching hockey. Catch you next time, everybody. I will catch y'all next time.